monstrous beasts are ravaging the crops, tearing through fertile land as if it were nothing more than loose soil under their powerful hooves. What was once a thriving stretch of green has begun transforming into a desolate mire, the ground scarred and wounded by their chaotic movements. These wild creatures do not simply feed, they devastate. Every step, every charge, every uprooting frenzy pushes the delicate ecosystem closer to collapse. At this critical moment, hunters must step forward, not for glory, but to protect the land before the tipping point is reached. Do they possess the courage to confront these colossal invaders? This journey leads us into the mystical swamp, a place where every step conceals danger and every breath feels like a confrontation with the unknown. Stay with us until the end and choose the hunt that impresses you most. As dawn broke, John's hunting team gathered in their well-worn truck, rolling steadily toward the Texas swamp. Morning fog floated above the wetlands like drifting spirits, cloaking the landscape in an eerie, expectant silence. The team split into their pre-assigned positions, each hunter moving with precision and familiarity. Leon and his comrades pushed their small boat into the murky water, beginning their search for the monstrous boars that lurked somewhere beyond the reeds. Only 15 minutes passed before a large wild boar emerged directly ahead of them. There was no time to hesitate. A single shot cracked across the swamp, echoing through the trees as the creature fell instantly. It was the perfect opening to a long day of hunting. Leaving the boat behind, the team ventured deeper into the swamp's tangled heart. Boots sank softly into the thick ground as they took cover in their designated positions. Minutes later, another beast burst from the underbrush, charging forward with violent force. A steady hand guided the rifle, and a clean bullet ended its advance in an instant. Across the swamp, a hunter hid quietly among twisted roots, scanning the surroundings with unwavering focus. When a lone boar wandered into view, unaware of its exposure, rapid gunfire followed, ending the threat before it could escape and wreak havoc across the swamp's fragile environment. Meanwhile, in a windy Turkish field, a new challenge unfolded for Finn. He spotted a hulking silhouette moving across the distance and immediately sprang into action. Before the beast could fully react, his rifle cracked and the creature collapsed. Near a rice field, another hunter maintained a careful watch, only to be startled when a boar erupted from the stalks with desperate speed. A perfectly timed shot cut its escape short. On the neighboring field, Finn took his blocking position, and soon a massive boar barreled toward him at full speed. Tracking it with calm precision, he fired a single shot, dropping the beast where it stood. Another flawless success was added to the day's tally. Hunting wild boars is more than a tradition. It is a necessary intervention to protect crops, farmland, and agricultural livelihoods. These animals are capable of immense destruction, tearing through fields, uprooting plants, and upsetting ecosystems that take years to recover. Hunting helps restore balance between humans and nature, but it must be carried out with strict regulation to ensure ethical, sustainable conservation. Wild boars do not simply forage, they spread chaos. They test human patience, strength, and resilience, challenging everyone who dares to confront them. Yet no matter the scorching heat or bone-chilling cold, hunters grip their rifles and venture into the unknown, driven by duty and determination. Will they succeed today? The most heart-pounding moments are still to come. In the frozen mountains of France, Nick's team pushed through sub-zero temperatures, their breath rising in white clouds as they navigated the snow-covered forest. They moved methodically into their positions, listening for any sign of movement. Suddenly, a large herd of boars appeared, marching in an orderly line. Without hesitation, the hunter locked onto the largest one and fired. It dropped immediately, sending the herd scattering in panic. A second shot brought down another before the rest vanished into the forest. Guided by tracking signals, the team relocated to an ambush point where more beasts emerged from sand-covered bushes. Gunfire rang out in unison, leaving several carcasses scattered across the snow. Elsewhere, another hunter spotted a silhouette between the trees and swiftly brought it down. Soon, gunshots echoed from all sides, a complete elimination of the monstrous herd that had plagued the region. Across the sea, on the rugged hillsides of Morocco, a tense chase unfolded. The hunting team arrived early, spreading out across the rocky terrain while their dogs raced ahead, sniffing for signs of movement.
If you'll enjoy this video, please like and subscribe my channel for more information.